Welcome back to Angel's Citadel. Good to have everyone back. We are together once again, hanging out, playing some Numenera from Monty Cook Games. This is Slaves of the Machine God by Bruce Cordell. And got our full crew here today. Fire's on. It's actually kind of warm in the basement, which is kind of nice. So let's kick this off here. We'll really quick introduce everybody and the characters. We will have our recap, and then we'll jump right back into where we left off. Hannah, why don't you start today?
I'm Hannah, Game Snack on the Discord, and I play Andabel, a civic-minded Arcus who works miracles.
Rusty?
Hi, I'm Rusty the Robot on the Discord, Rusty T Robot in the Twitch chat, and I play Doran Fisto Monser, who is an intimidating glaive who needs no weapons.
Quartz.
Hello, I'm Quartz Crush in the Discord, and I play Thalo Sarah Luna, a mystical nano who crafts illusion.
And Joanne.
I'm Joanne Wallace, the other half of Angel Citadel, also the techno person, so I'm kind of distracted right now. I am playing Chips Are Done, a serene right who has a third hand.
And uses it ever so effectively.
I touch all the things.
Definitely not going to get us put on a list.
Absolutely not. All right. When last we left our intrepid heroes.
We were in trouble again. That's where we left us.
We hadn't left the city yet.
No, but we've been in trouble the entire time, so... So, yep, we resumed in Del End, again, still more. And Chips is making a new, panic button of teleporting, because we used her old one, to get out of the, shifting maze Rubik's Cube triangle thing that, is floating in the sky over the city, which tried to kill us. As such things do.
Changing moon.
Yes. Anyway, it moved down and to the left, making the staircase that Chips and half the town had spent so much energy building up to OSHA standards less than totally useful. And Philo was still upset about the encounter we had in the pyramid with the deranged gear-face cultists. So she just plopped herself down in the middle of the road and set up a meditation dome and just put herself on an illusory beach to think about stuff.
With pina coladas.
I do believe there were illusory pina coladas as well, yes.
Drink so many of those bad boys. Not even feel it.
So Fisto and Annabelle, who did not want to sit on the ground and hang out in the meditation dome, decided they would go check in with the local guild master, who had intimated he had some things he wanted us to look into earlier. His name is Navon, and he owns the spookiest little jewelry box, white noise machine thing. But it turns out that Melendweir, the wizard lady, who we came here to seek information about Cord the Philosopher, who our friend Radius is looking for weird robot reasons. It turns out she is basically taken the city over by force and rousted the old mayor, who is now just hanging out at the library while Mel pretends to be in charge of everything with her very creepy clone army or whatever's going on there. Still not clear.
Steal them
but
all.
everybody's fucking scared of her, so not great. When we get back, Philo has got Radius in the lotus position in her meditation dome, but has not actually accomplished anything other than sitting in the middle of the road. Radius points out that this is not our fight. We don't need to go get in trouble with whatever Mel's doing, and we could just stop now. There would be no consequences. There's no gain here for us at all. We could just stop. But then Annabelle pointed out that no matter what we're doing about Mel, we both still need answers from her in order to finish Radius's quest there. And also, the fetch quest she's sending us on is going to help the entire town, whether she's evil or not, so we should really still do it. So we go to the library en masse, except for Chips, who is still sitting in a corner doing whatever it is she does with screwdrivers and springs and God only knows what. Philo gets distracted in the children's section of the library pretty immediately because she has no real interest in any of the things we're doing. Fisto and Annabelle go look for Alfrea, the old mayor, who is in turbo research mode trying to figure out a way to stop the red rain, which is plaguing the area. If you're that far behind that you don't know that, you're like 3 or 4 episodes behind, and we don't have time for that, friends. Just go back a few episodes.
Yes, go back and catch up. You must go do it. It's on YouTube. There's a link in the link tree. Go catch up. Yes.
That's y'all's homework for tonight.
Yeah, you've got no choice. You just gotta watch
Angel's Citadel.
The entire thing.
Screw Netflix. Screw all those other streaming services.
There will be a test.
Yes, there will be a test.
And if you fail, it goes on your permanent record. I don't make the rules. Sorry.
Question 1.
You won't get to go to
watch the videos.
Anyway, it becomes clear very quickly that Alfred is absolutely terrified of Melwinder. Like, whatever she did is so bad, she won't even talk about it. She gives us a mystery book and sends us on our way because she doesn't want us to get her killed, which is fair. Pause for Chips to make friends with new robots. We are pseudo-joined now by Spirit the Automaton, who is doing, I don't know, something with Chips? Exploring the meaning of life, or something?
Robot activity.
Yeah, they're doing robot stuff. I don't know. I don't have any levels in that. I don't know how to do that.
They're practicing robot speak. Domo arigato.
So around the time we're wrapping things up with Miss Alfrea, and Chips is making new friends with everyone she meets, Philo scares the ever-loving shit out of a bunch of little kids at the library because her storytelling with illusion session has gone wild, and the library is now being harassed by a rampaging illusion dragon, which Fisto very dramatically kills for the children.
And now there's rumors about the Great Doran.
Which is just great, and definitely not the cheesiest fucking thing ever. And that is where we closed with Fisto subduing the illusionary dragon. Back to you, boss.
So yes, in the hours following the great dragon infestation of the Halls of Change, word spreads rapidly throughout the members of the town under the age of 10 that there is a new hero in town, and he has displayed his power, slaying a massive beast and saving their lives with an outrageous accent. You may or may not actually hear children attempting to imitate said accent. Yeah, we'll leave it at that. So, you are outside the library with the book of history that your librarian has given to you. You have you've spent enough time that your right has constructed a teleportation cipher, and because she never rolls bad, there were no mishaps, and so you expect it to work perfectly well. One of these days, she's going to make a bad roll, and we're gonna have a temperamental cipher, and that's going to be kind of fun.
I cannot wait for that day where she actually rolls bad.
Dude, she's never gonna roll as bad as me, so
Yeah, me either. I mean, it's terrible.
9 dice,
Anyway.
no successes. She's never going to beat me at being bad.
Yeah, that was funny too. Fortunately, that was only a drone race. Anyway, so yes, what are you going to do now? Oh, group of heroes. Don't all rush to answer at once. I mean, this talking over each other is just it's horrible habit. You need to stop it.
It's very rude of
We're terrible people. Let's start with this book she gave us. Is there like a marked page or something? Or is it just like a 6th grade history textbook?
No, there's no marked page, but it's a very small volume. It's not going to take you very long to read it. In the time that you take to read it, it does talk a little bit about the history of the town, a bunch of scavengers, and this pyramid has been here as long as anybody has lived here, and they have pulled resources and bits and pieces of the Numenera and Iotum and things like that for their town out of it for years and years and years and years. They haven't spent a whole lot of time mapping it because when they started, they found out very quickly that that was kind of useless, as you guys figured out recently. But you know, it goes on, and they've been able to make a living and even trade with some of the communities outside the Black Riage fairly effectively and have a decent life here. And then this is probably about the last 5, maybe 6 pages of the book, and there's only like 40 pages in the book, but the last 5 or 6 pages talk about this nano that came to study and find their fortune in this pyramid, and her name was Melanweir. And she went into the pyramid, was there for a decent amount of time, came out, holed up in an old house that no one was using, and when she was done, she had 50 armed guards and took over the town. The guards all looked the same, and people thought that was weird, but they couldn't explain it because magic nanos. She started rebuilding her house. That didn't take her very long, and she took over the town. The last couple of entries in the history are about some of the changes that she made. She didn't actually she didn't actually kill anybody that didn't directly physically oppose her. And at least at the start of her rule, up until the end of that history book, while there was no questioning, there was no how do I say this? She didn't brook any contest to her rule. There was no outright, hey, I'm going to put you under my thumb and starve you and tax the crap out of you and that kind of thing. Life went on almost the same as it had before she got there. There were some more taxes. She instituted the charge of salvage from those that exited the pyramid. But beyond that, things sort of went the same way they'd always gone, except everybody was afraid of all of these armed men and women and this nano. Now, it doesn't say what happened between Melanweir and the former mayor. You're gonna have to get that from one of them if you can, but or want to, but yeah. So that kind of gives you a basic history of what's been going on.
When Navon said that she'd come in here and taken over with her small army of identical guards, I assumed that there would be more bloodshed and excitement than she raised the taxes and is very spooky.
You would think so.
He seemed awful upset about us all. And the former mayor also seemed very upset about it. For this book she handed us, not saying much about acts of violence committed or...
Do you think that the book's leaving something out?
Well, that would be my first thought, but it was the mayor who handed it to us as an answer to these questions we were asking. And surely she wouldn't have handed us something that she knew would mislead us away from what she wanted us to know.
Okay.
That would be counterproductive.
Can I see the book? Right, thank you. And there's got to be something that we're missing. Something in here that we're missing. And Doran's going to take a closer look at the book, see if there's anything at all that you may have missed.
What are you using to investigate that? How are you going about that?
What do you mean?
What
are
skill?
What skill? What items? What are you looking for, and how are you trying to find it?
The thing is, he's not sure what he's looking for. Something that seems out of the ordinary. Something that seems the most contradictory from everything that we've been told so far.
Okay.
Something we may have just looked over.
Fair.
Who wrote the book?
What was that?
Who wrote the book?
It looks like the mayor wrote the book.
Huh.
You'd think if she was writing a book about her political enemy taking over the town she was running, it would be the most scathing and damning text. But this seems I mean, spooky, but fairly harmless.
But here's the thing: what if it was to not cause panic with this town?
Well, all these people already know all this. They just wouldn't talk to us because Melonware's all ooky spooky, and there are armed men everywhere who appear to just be doing panopticon nonsense. Have you actually seen them hurt anybody? Or talked to anybody? I don't even think they've interacted with anybody where we've seen.
You have not.
It's weird.
And I don't got any skills to help me with this.
Okay.
So I'm just.
So that's going to make this a difficulty 7 intellect task.
Right. So I'm going to throw some effort at it.
How many levels of effort can you do?
I'm throwing 2 levels of effort at this one.
Okay. So that's going to be a 5. That's
All right.
15 or better.
That's all I need. Because that's a 16.
Woo!
Okay. So you you stare at this book for a really, really, really long time. Looking at pages and turning it every which way that you can see to turn it. And after about 2 hours worth of looking at it, you realize that you have no idea. And just as you are about to give up, you notice something. So imagine for a second how a book is bound. At the spine of the book, when you open it fully, there's a gap. You happen to catch a glance of a very, very small piece of wire in the binding of the book.
And upon noticing that, Doran's going to look towards the others. Which of you has small enough fingers? I need small fingers for this.
I mean, I think Chips has probably got the most
Chips
tiny,
is a
dexterous
literal
fingers
child.
of us.
Yeah.
He
And-
also has
and
the most hands.
This is also true.
accurate.
Right. So, there is a wire right there in that gap between the pages and the spine. I need you to pull it.
Chipper, can you hear us?
Chipper isn't with y'all. Did y'all come find Chip?
Oh, that's right.
Well,
she
it's
is.
taken him hours. I assumed we walked back to wherever you guys were camped out. But we could have just been standing here in the door of the library for the last 2 hours while he's just turning the book over.
You could have. That's entirely possible.
I mean, this is Fist. I mean, Storian.
It wouldn't be the
Fisto
first time.
Monsieur.
It would
I
not
don't
have
think
been
the
the
others would
first
have
time.
let him just
Fisto
kind
had
of.
put himself in a doorway and made the worst decision possible.
The thing is, I don't think the others would have let him just stand in the doorway.
Philo, if no one else, would have gotten very bored.
Should have started putting on a show in front of the library.
And
More
impromptu
illusions.
show.
Pop-up entertainer.
Well, I have
Right.
much
So
bigger illusions.
given them with us, then I'm gonna rewind here. And Belle, Taylor, can one of you go grab Chip?
You want us to bring Chip here?
Or at least, let's go find Chip. So
Okay.
it's a lot easier because knowing her, she will not move if she does not want to move.
Well, she's usually got like robot parts, like in a barricade around her, like some kind of horrifying turtle shell, rat lair, wires, metal, and such likes.
So, let's go to her.
Chip will be teaching Radius and Lila Cat's Cradle.
Chips, we need one of your many small hands.
The third
Fisto,
hand will hop over and run over to him.
maybe you shouldn't, phrasing.
Do you need me to have a magnifying glass too? Because I got one in my bag.
The hand's on the ground in front of you, like thing, but it's crouching on its fingers. It's bending its fingers constantly, like it's excited, like it's bouncing. You know what I mean? Yes, like that.
Okay, you've done this to yourself.
You need something? I can do something. I can do the thing. I'm good at the thing. I don't know what the thing is, but I'm good at it.
Duran's going to kneel down to get closer to the third hand here. And he's going to hold the book out and kind of point to where the wire is that needs to be pulled. I need you to pull that.
The hand will pull the wire.
All right. So we decided that you can feel everything that hand feels.
Yes, incredibly grossly we did that.
Rules as written state that I feel what the hand feels, because if I couldn't feel what the hand feels, then I wouldn't be able to see in the dark with the hand.
Fair enough. As you start tugging it, it feels like it's attached to something. And you get the faintest tremor of electricity through it.
The hand will make a weird motion and then flip Fisto off before running back to hide behind me.
Okay, what just happened?
I believe that hand flipped you off. I don't. Yeah, whatever. Random passerby.
This seems to be fairly obvious, Fisto. I don't know what you did to Thing to piss him off, but you did.
The wire has electricity running through it. The hand does not like electricity because it's been electrified before and it did not like it then either.
Oh, so is there like a gadget hidden in it, or?
Quite
Maybe
likely.
just...
Would you like me to examine the book instead of randomly pulling stuff because Fisto said he wants me to play with things with my hands?
Yeah, in the interest of not letting Fisto make statements like that anymore, let's just hand Chipper the book now.
Which he does very swiftly.
All right. Chips will pull out her little goggles and flip them down and start investigating the book.
Okay. This is an understanding Numenera roll. That is a difficulty 7 understanding Numenera roll.
All right, so it starts at a 7. I am specialized in understanding Numenera, so that takes it down to a 5.
Yep.
I have my gadgets and gizmos out and ready, so that's an asset. It takes it down to a 4. I'm going to pull Phalo in as another asset to assist me with the understanding of the Numenera because she is indeed a nano.
Nano power.
Roll my eyes twice at Fisto for not even thinking about asking Phalo for assistance because, it's Numenera! Why didn't you ask the nano?
Now, I don't think you get an asset for that, but you should.
Okay, to his expense, to his defense here, how was he supposed to know it was a Numenera? All he saw was a wire sticking out of the book. That was it.
To his expense.
Isn't everything here in
Sticking
Numenera
out
of
of
some
a
kind?
book. A wire sticking out of a book.
You don't know. It could have just
Considering you see Chips running around with wires sticking out of her hair, dangling from her mouth, Joanne understands. Chips is going to give Fist shit for days.
And she will be justified, frankly.
yeah.
Because Chips is a brat.
With that roll,
It was a 20, by the way.
of course it was.
Look, you buy me the dice.
Yes, I buy you the dice. You touch the dice, they roll well. So as you and Phalo are examining this book, what you find is that towards the very end, when it starts talking about Melanweir, the pages are different. It's paper on the outside, but it's like it's laminated around something. Something very, very, very thin. And as you're fiddling with it, it's I'm trying to figure out how to describe what I'm picturing. It's like the page opens up holographically and there's another several pages there. And you start to read about the tale of someone that isn't named, but in the initial incursion, I guess would be a way to say this, in the initial visitation by Melanweir, this individual was a vocal opponent of what she was doing and who she was. And then he disappeared, except they saw him again and again and again and again, about 50 times. It's like all of the warriors that she brought with her out of that house were wearing his face.
That's creepy and disturbing. I think I want whatever device she was using. Time to do a little B&E.
That is absolutely one option.
Okay, so all of the soldiers are clones of this one dude or something. Numenera Mumbo Jumbo in the middle. But the original dude, how much do we, is there anything useful other than he was here?
He was not the mayor, but one of the very close friends of the mayor is the way the book puts it. His family had been in Delend for decades. Very talkie. Read as he was an Arcus. And yeah, it's one of those would never hurt a fly, but would disagree with you and try and convince you that you were wrong every day of the week if you thought you were wrong. He was very, very convincing to a lot of people. And when he occasionally disagreed with the mayor, it usually turned out that he was correct. And she would end up changing what she did based on the will of the people that he was able to convince that she was wrong, which was not ever an insignificant number.
But the this secret record that she's hidden in the book for us to find so subtly, it doesn't say like clearly that guy is not one of the soldiers. Does she know what happened to that guy, or is that
if she knows, it is not in this book.
okay? That is a strange and unsettling choice. When you pick a soldier, you don't usually pick somebody who's political acumen and Arcus powers don't really translate into punching people powers. That's not a...
No, but it makes more sense because if you talk them into it, then you don't have to punch anybody.
Well, yeah, but he's wearing the face of a friend of theirs. Like, everybody in town knew this guy. And now he's cloned on every corner, holding a gun with a weird face.
So
This went from unsettling to fucking creepy.
I'm gonna go break into her house and we'll find out more what's going on. Sound great? Sound great.
Wait a damn minute.
Hold on.
Get back here. Do not run off and do stuff on your own. How many times do I have to tell you to stop running off and doing stuff on your own?
I'm not running off and doing anything on my own. I have not run off at all. I am informing you of what I am going to do.
I'm gonna put one of them toddler leashes on you. You want a monkey backpack or a bear backpack? What do you want the backpack that is going to be strapped onto you to keep you in place you want to look like? What cute forest animal would you like? 'Cause you're getting a leash.
I want a Sesky. I want a Sesky backpack.
I'll make a note.
So,
all right, now I'm thinking about that, and I'm thinking about how cute that would be.
Fucking adorable.
Because honestly, if there's a cute Numenera animal, that's the one.
Yeah.
I mean, most of them are pretty horrifying.
So, Chip, here's what we're not going to do. We're not going to break and enter.
I'm fascinated to hear what Fisto's alternative plan is, because I don't want you to do it alone, but I don't know what the other option is.
I don't have an alternative plan. It's breaking and entering? Really? Resorting to that?
How about entering without authorization? Would that comfort you more?
Yeah, I guess.
It should not.
Borrowing the interior of her domicile.
I mean, I'm not going to literally break anything because I can get into her house without actually having to break anything. But then it's just entering, and it doesn't sound as much fun.
How about this? You don't go alone. Somebody has to go with you.
I've got hand.
Right. Or
you're not sneaky. Thalo's not sneaky. Radius is definitely not sneaky. And Annabelle would start talking to people, and that just blew the whole sneak cover altogether.
Yeah, no, I can be a distraction, but I can't sneak for shit.
Hey, look,
I
can you
think
do
Chipper's the
anything?
best
Please advise,
qualified for this
who would I
task.
take with me to enter the house without authorization that would not get me caught?
Right. I never said they had to enter it with you. They're going with you.
What's
not
the point of
entering.
them going with me if they're not going into the house with me? Because the danger isn't going to be until I actually get in the house. And she's going to reach out into her pocket and pull out a meat pie and start taking bites of it while staring at Fisto very seriously. So
Just
you
standing
want
there
me to
with
take-
your hot pocket, fucking.
Yeah, just standing there with a hot pocket, waiting for him to explain the purpose of taking someone with me when they're not going to be able to go inside the house with me, and the danger is going to be inside the house once I'm in the house.
Like, mechanically, she's just factually correct. I just don't want her going in there with a whole plan of let's find out stuff.
For science.
Philo
I
raises her
just want
hand.
like an itemized list of things if we can manage it. Yes, Philo.
I don't know why you think I can't be sneaky.
I
I'm
She
going
suppose
to
because
look
I'm
at
used to
Philo very
pieces of glitter
seriously and then
running
look at all the glitter and sparkles on her dress, on her clothes, the light show still going off behind her.
Wait.
She
Can
casts
you undo
she casts
that?
disguise and becomes Chips.
Chips gets all excited. Yes! We're gonna go in together!
No.
Nope. This is. Hold on. I lost
There
track of
can't
which
be
ones
two
it
of
is.
them.
I lost.
There cannot be two of them. No.
I'm gonna
And then
bounce
I lost
around
track.
Thelo and then stand next to her to see if Fist can figure out which one of us is Thelo and which one of us is Chips.
Oh
And then
no.
I lost track of which is which.
No.
I
Oh
lost track of which is
no.
which.
What? No.
Somewhere a tremor runs through the ninth world as the GM shudders in fear.
I sense a terrible disturbance in the force.
Doran legitimately is confused and cannot tell which one is which now.
And
Oh,
now we're gonna get together and I'm pretty sure Thelo has like mental magic, and now we're gonna be able to talk at the exact same time, saying the exact same words.
Oh no.
Playing
Oh
with eyes.
no.
You two are gonna pull a whole fucking Shining on people.
Would you like to
Would
play
you
with
like to
us?
play with us?
Okay.
This is terrifying and horrible.
Yeah.
Milo, I didn't think you could sneaky because you're the sparkliest, brightest, shiniest person I've ever met in my entire life. This, though, is horrifying to a degree I had not
Folks.
thought possible.
This is how you know this game ain't scripted. Oh my
If
goodness.
I really wanted to, I could do an additional two of you also.
Oh my god, no, don't say things like that.
Wait,
It's
no.
like a Tales game.
Are you
No.
saying you can disguise multiple people at once?
Chips.
You appear to be someone or something else roughly of your size and shape for up to 1 hour. Once created, the disguise requires no concentration. For each additional intellect point you spend, you can disguise one other creature. So really, I could do even more, but with my 4 intellect edge, I could get up to 3 of us.
The thing is, you can't describe
No.
you can't disguise Doran as Chips though. He's massive compared to the rest of you.
No, this poor unfortunate
I'm not saying
NPC
we all
walks
have to be
by and gets
Chips.
turned into Chips too.
The only one that Taylor could realistically turn disguise Doran as is Radius, or vice versa.
They're both ridiculously large. Hey, does that work on the robots, though? No, stop giving them ideas, Annabelle. Stop it.
And to which Doran kind of he's got a plan to try to figure out which is which here.
Shitstorm.
He's got a plan to figure out which is which here. All right. Well, I guess if Thalo is now going to be Chips, I guess she's not going to be needing her dowsing rod no more. I guess I'll just reach into my bag and break the dowsing rod.
No, we borrowed that. Don't break it.
Oh, right. I will go return the dowsing rod so Thalo
There you
cannot have it no more.
You know you're returning it to the exact person whose house they're planning on breaking into, right?
He'd make an excellent distraction.
You forgot again.
Yep.
All right. So
I'm going to lean up to Thalo and whisper, "You should change 2 of those guys walking by into us so they get distracted and think we're walking away."
Can we please just make like
if they're about the same size as us, although if
come up with some kind of game plan or anything?
I don't.
that one's kind of tall. Do you want to see what you'd look like if you were taller, Chips?
Yes.
Annabelle, I don't.
Someday, when Chips hits her growth spurt, she'll look like this.
No, you know what? Game called. Nope, game called. We're gonna go to the bar now. We're not solving nothing. We're not exploring nothing. We ain't doing shit. We are going to the bar so I can drink until I forget this experience.
Annabelle, I don't think we're gonna be getting this done with the tourism like that.
They're just gonna do whatever the fuck they want, like they always do. And we're gonna chase after them, trying to make it less terrible, like we always do. And you're gonna get your nose broke, and I'm gonna look like a jackass, like we always do.
If I'm remembering right, Doron pretty much constantly has Thalo on a leash, doesn't he?
Yes,
Yeah,
they just keep
they're
running off
legit.
doing stuff, and it's just us chasing after them. That's it. That's the show.
Chips will reach up and pat Annabelle gently on the hand. But we do have a plan. We know that she's using something to create more of the same guy. The guy is missing. She's using something else to control the guy. So we have a plan. I need to find whatever device she's using that's creating the clones.
If the clones are roughly the size of one of us, I could disguise one of us as a clone, and then you wouldn't be suspicious.
I'm pretty
You
sure
could probably
DM
do
described
that,
them
but
as largish but regular dudes.
Josh, roughly how tall compared to the rest of us are these card clones?
They're probably a good 2 feet taller than Chips, but the rest of you, they're about the same size. It's just normal human size.
yeah, Chips qualifies on the small scale.
Well, if they're a medium-sized creature, I'm pretty sure you can just snap your fingers and make that happen, Philo. I'm just not sure it's gonna... Because, like, if we're supposed to be being some kind of mind-controlled Frankenstein, I'm not sure poking around in her underdrawers is gonna be...
I wasn't
less
going to go in her
suspicious.
underdrawers. That sounds gross and creepy and something Fisto would do.
No.
I don't know where you're gonna have to look to find stuff. People hide things places.
Well, for a device to create full-sized human clones, it's going to have to be a full-sized human-sized. So
they
it's not gonna
regularly,
That probably won't fit in an underwear drawer, no.
if they regularly go back to where they're coming from, I could play the part.
I hate that I'm about to authorize this, but frankly, figuring out how she keeps producing these spooky ass clone fellas is pretty high on my list of shit to get done. Because what the fuck? This was initially just like a weird thing. This is very bad now.
Well,
I do have another spell that might be helpful.
Just kill her.
I do have another spell that might be helpful. All of that meditating has really helped me with my magic.
You did seem to be having a grand old time on your imaginary beach there.
And
so the thing is, Chipper, that we don't want to kill her yet. Yet is an important word in that sentence. I'm not saying we can't kill her because apparently she is some kind of fucked up monstrosity of horribleness. But she's also the one who knows the secret, like, I don't know, Dakota ring or whatever the hell it is Radius is looking for.
All right. I'm going to make.
No, she doesn't have the Dakota ring. We were working with her to go into the pyramid to locate the other robot that has the Dakota ring.
Didn't we need to get her a magic rock that she was gonna
Because
exchange for information?
Because that's how we were paying for being able to go in the pyramid, and that's why I wanted to steal the pyramid. But I was told I can't steal the pyramid, so
I don't think
At
you
that
can fly
point,
that thing.
I'm going to dial it back just a second, and I'm going to do a group GM intrusion. Everybody take an experience point, please.
Hey,
somebody overheard.
that gives
Why,
me
yes.
which
You
means
are out in the open talking about murdering Malanweir.
Hey, I did not name any names. I just said I could kill people. Which
And
is
there
true.
is a group of people that overheard you and have immediately gone and moved as far away as possible and are quickly moving away.
Maybe we shouldn't have done this in the middle of the street.
probably.
That may not have been a good idea now.
Do we need a quick getaway?
I think our window for Chips being able to sneak in there is closing. But yeah, no murdering. Murdering is not on the menu currently.
Aww.
I know.
What
I
about-
know. You're disappointed.
What about distract and confusing?
You are welcome to confuse anybody you want to, Philo. Go on, dazzle them.
Okay.
Give him that old
So-
razzle dazzle.
All right. So I can now do major illusion. So instead of a 10-foot cube, I am now a 100-foot cube of illusion.
Holy shit!
Cool. What
Ooh,
are
boy.
we illusioning?
That is
What
so
are we
many fireworks.
illusionating?
Well, unless someone else has a better idea, I was thinking like a big, like lively crowd. It can include sound and smell also, so it can be very noisy. And like let us get lost in crowd and slip away somewhere if we were attracting bad attention.
Okay.
Only if one of them's screaming, I want to ride the pony.
Somewhere
Sure.
distantly.
There can be
Continue.
a pony. Just figured it would be enough to be really distracting if we needed
You popping
become unnoticed.
100 square feet of people out of nowhere? Yeah, that is alarming.
It would in fact be distracting. Is that what you're doing right now?
Phalo quickly relays that idea to everyone else, and do we all think that that's a good idea?
And
I
if
don't-
so, where are you
not.
going and what are you doing in getting away from the distraction?
I will let someone else be in charge of that.
Not
I've
it.
made the distraction.
No go.
Really? Y'all fucking idiots.
Behind door number Arcus.
Look, you already told Chip she can't murder. Fisto seems to be having a meltdown about her doing B&E. So The minute
don't-
Chips has the chance, she's gone to Melandra's house and is entering through the back door, wherever she can enter, that will not get her caught.
Okay.
I'm just gonna pull the members of the party who are not actively attempting to escape my sphere of influence. I'm going to be pulling away, so that we can be less obvious. Because 100 square feet's that's a long distance. So we can get behind
Well,
a building or
it's-
something.
100-foot or 30-meter cube. What I've got.
Either way, that is
Worth
a
of-
significant amount of ground. There's a building we can get behind.
Okay.
Or go into.
Just in an alley or anything that breaks their line of sight from us. And God only knows where Chipper's going to go while I'm distracted by this. So, Godspeed and God bless you, little weirdo.
Okay.
For science.
So go ahead and cast your esotery. I am going to offer you a GM intrusion as part of that esotery.
Sure.
Take one experience, give one to somebody else.
Chip, have it.
Go.
You cast your crowd illusion, and you start hearing people talking and noise being made like you planned. And then above the din, Doran, you hear something. Mommy, did you hear about Doran Monsuer, the hero of Delend? I saw him.
We will now be sacrificing Fisto to the crowd.
Right. And
Your fame has spread.
To
Congratulations.
illusory people, even.
my
Philo's fucking
hubris
obsessed with
will
you.
be-
You know that, right?
My hubris will
I
be my
mean-
undoing.
I mean, if these are part of the illusion, then, like, that's a lot of concentration. I was just imagining general din and such. So
There's some
look-
subconscious working overtime.
You just told imaginary people make imaginary noise. We'll say all kinds of things from your subconscious mind. Do you remember in the 3rd grade when
apparently.
He's so handsome.
pistachio ice cream is terrible? I don't even know what a pistachio is.
And he
What's a
had abs,
pistachio?
Mommy. What are abs?
Oh Lord.
His abs aren't even showing. His abs aren't even showing. It's his pectorals that are.
Yeah, that's
Completely
gonna help you in
wrong.
this conversation. Yeah, defending yourself by saying only the muscles from this point up are totally exposed to the world. That's gonna help you with this defense.
As you guys are exiting the area, in fact. It's only my abs from above here. You managed to get away. It's you head down behind a house and down one of the side streets and go. When you get there, you realize that Chips is gone.
I am shocked to discover Chips has gone off to do her own damn thing again.
So
No,
shocking.
Chips told you exactly what she was doing.
I know where she's at precisely, doing what she damn well pleases, which I
Only I
authorized
never
this time, so I can't even be mad about it.
That's right.
I
you
never
authorized
actually
it.
I never actually specified that I dropped the disguise, so for all you guys know.
So for
Oh,
all you know,
God,
they
no,
don't
no,
know.
no.
Okay,
Where
hold on.
did he
And
run off
finishes
to?
that
Chips,
Annabelle
wait,
notices
Taylor's
that
still
chips
there.
that one of the chips is gone. Duran notices that Annabelle or that Phalo is gone, and
where
there's
could
chips
she
left.
be? We only have one chips left.
Darn.
Only one chip left in the bowl.
And Radius is looking towards Milanweir's house. You can't see it from here, but he's looking in that direction and he just sighs.
Just head that way in case she jumps out of a second-story window or something.
Chips would find trouble in a clean room.
A very impulsive child. Adorable, but impulsive.
Fighting an empty house, that one.
And he
Yeah,
slowly walks after her.
Bye, Radius. Go be backup. Oh my god. All right.
Halo
Well-
drops the disguise. Aha! It was me all along.
Astonishing! Astonishing!
Duran's all,
All right.
Phalo, where did you come from?
Taylor, where did you come from?
I have been here the entire time.
Oh, that is
Fell
amazing.
for my
You are
trap.
so good. I didn't even realize. And
Thank
he
you.
to Annabelle could tell that he is being completely sarcastic. Thalo, I don't know if Thalo can tell that he's being sarcastic.
I think she's got a
Philo is like-
sarcasm deficiency, that one.
She's so full of
She'll take
herself.
whatever
that-
praise.
yeah, she's so full of herself that she's taking the sarcasm at face value here, right, Quartz?
More or less. Like, she did just do, like, the illusions and the disguising, so she deserves the praise.
I'll be totally honest with you, and this is, I'm saying this as a GM and kind of an outside observer, but I don't get the feeling that Quartz is, or that Thalo's full of herself. I think she's just genuinely trying to be the best illusionist that she can be, and any kind of praise, whether it's sarcasm or genuine, is genuine in her ears.
I mean,
Because
it's
she's
coming out of
looking
your
for it.
face. You said the words. You told her it was good. You can't blame her for thinking that you mean she's good at stuff. If you tell her she's good at stuff, that's your fault.
You know, I mean, and I don't think that's bad. I think that's very endearing in
You're
a
both very
naive kind
silly.
of a way, you know, a simple, naive kind of way.
No, I mean,
But
Quartz, correct me if I'm wrong. The air that Thalo gives off is a sort of false bravado, correct?
I mean, she, more or less, but it's just because, like, she doesn't want to reveal, like, all the true stuff in there, so it's like, just,
All of my
Yeah,
feelings are
more or less,
also
but I-
full
but
of
I
glitter
do-
and neon lights. Why?
but I, but I really like that little character study there, like, that, I think is pretty accurate, honestly. She either believes it or really, really wants to believe it.
And at some point, is there really a line between the two? You know, I don't know that it means anything, but I look at these characters and I look at the story that we're telling, and this is very much a they're very alive in my head, and this world is very alive in my head, and so when I see stuff like this and I see the interaction between Duran and you know, Thalo, that's the kind of stuff I think about, and this is what I love about this story. So anyway, so yes, Chips is gone. You manage to find a window. Actually, it's not really even a window. It's an open place where a window probably could go, but isn't, that you can climb through. This particular individual does not seem particularly concerned that someone's going to come into her house and do anything. Probably because she's got an army at her back, but, whatever. That never stopped Chips.
Who needs an army? I've got a radius.
I don't need a knife. I got a donk.
Exactly.
Boy.
All right, what are you doing?
Well, first I'm going to see if I can find any hidden rooms. And then I'm going to ransack her book area. She's a nano, so I'm just going to start scanning for Numenera. Like, where does she keep her Numenera hidden?
Okay, so I think scan for you is automatic at this point.
Yep.
There are no secret doors that you can find, but holy crap, something big's in the basement.
I'm going to sneak into the basement.
Okay. There are noises and smells and all kinds of weirdness coming up those stairs.
Workshop.
You creep down them. Let's make some kind of a sneak roll. Do you have anything to be sneaky with?
I'm trained in sneak.
You're trained in sneak. Okay, so this is gonna be crap. Hang on. What is her? Wow, this is gonna be a level 6 roll. Good for her. So your 5 effort if you want it.
Yeah, there's some effort at it because I'm trying to be one with the wall. I mean, I do have some ciphers, but I don't want to use them yet unless I absolutely have to, because.
Okay.
So that brings it to a 4, and I got an 18.
All right. So you manage to creep downstairs, and it opens up into a hallway that ends in something of an arch. There is a wooden door there, and it is cracked. And when you creep up to it, you see inside a very large, human-sized vat, a pool, kind of a vessel with a clear
Back to tank.
Viscous liquid. There are 2 of those clones standing around. Melanweir is working over at a workbench. You're not quite sure what she's doing. She's facing away from you. And on a table on the far side of the room, there is a man chained to the table. And he is unconscious and looks to be bleeding a little bit from various different areas on his body. It almost looks like from here that he's had chunks taken out of his flesh.
I will send my hand to go get Annabelle, because I'm going to need her.
Okay. Hand races out of the house, right past Radius, and on the way to Annabelle. What does Hand do?
Start signing to Annabelle SOS.
Anyway, so what we need to do is make sure that before. Oh my God! What the hell?
So the hand leaps up and grabs the front of your shirt and starts shaking it, and then jumps off
Okay.
and starts moving its fingers in some kind of weird motions that you're not familiar with. Unless you manage to take
I'm
some sort
going
of
to
sign
assume
language.
this means something horrible has happened. Come on.
All right, let's go.
I really need to figure out what language that fucking thing speaks.
Sign
You
language.
do have Babel,
probably?
do you not?
I do have Babel, but I'm just going to assume that it wouldn't be here shaking me by the collar unless something has gone horribly wrong and Chips is in terrible danger.
Okay.
That was a long way to run on your fingertips.
But remarkably dexterous.
I'm coming, I'm coming, I'm coming.
It is now sitting on her shoulder going, or the equivalent of the hand panting.
Sprawled out on your shoulder, you know, twitching a little.
Oh my god. How is it both too hot and too cold in here?
All three of you are going, or is it just you, Annabelle?
I mean, Doran's going too.
Okay, Duran.
And Phalo shan't be left behind.
Phalo's coming too. All right. So all three of you go to Melanwer's house, and Radius is standing at the back of the house. There is an open spot in the wall, like where a window would be, except there's no window. You would think that, you know, someone would want to cover that up just because of like rain and stuff, but there's a pyramid in the way. You imagine it doesn't get too much rain. So,
Doesn't a horrible melting acid rain fall from the pyramid on random intervals?
Yeah, other than, you know, the red stuff, but apparently she can figure out a way to deal with that. So, you know, whatever.
What the hell?
Yes, Radius points it and points at the hand and then points at the window. It came out of there in a hurry.
Yeah, she's broken something important.
Not yet, but she's about to.
I did not hear any breaking things. He offers, kind of sounding confused at your assumption.
Oh,
The
good.
hand
She
also
waited
signs
until I
SS.
got there before she committed property damage. That's almost what I told her to do.
When the
Come
hand
on,
comes
through the
back,
window we go.
flashbang into the room.
All right, now we just have to get through this fucking window like I'm a fucking cat burglar.
Radius.
How the
opens
hell
the
does she
back
do
door.
this shit?
All right, you're going through the window. I'm GM intrusion.
How the hell does she do this shit?
She's almost 4 feet tall.
By being half my size, yes, that's exactly how she does it.
I have a GM intrusion for you, Annabelle.
Yeah, I figured.
Take an XP, give one to somebody else.
Fisto's been a good sport today, sure. He's gonna get his nose broken in a minute. We might as well give him an XP for it.
I mean, hey, it's been a while, so.
Hey, this house is mostly lit. All right, give the boy some credit.
Okay, but again, it's
He's
been a
got
while
credit.
since it's been a while since he's had his nose broken. So it's about time.
It's been several
Give the
days.
fisticuffs.
All right.
It's been a few days.
So you try levering yourself into this room, and as you pass the halfway point, you realize that you're not quite braced to lever yourself into this room, and you keep on going head first, and with a loud thump that echoes in the basement, and you can hear Chips. You land on the floor, and maybe curse or something. I don't know, but
Maybe,
yes,
possibly.
it's not quite quiet.
I
It's
will.
not even really
vanish in the
close to
ceiling.
quiet, if we're being honest.
Chips will hide in the ceiling.
Radius, who has gone in through the back door just by opening it,
Ow!
looks at you, kind of cocks his head to the side, and says, "That was not the most subtle of entrances that you could have made."
Boy, ain't nobody ever billed me as subtle.
He reaches out to help you up.
Thank you.
The door was open.
Yep. This lady has absolutely no security concerns at all, does she? Doors are unlocked, windows don't even have glass in them. She don't give a fuck who comes in this house.
Huh.
That's alarming. Radius, did Chipper give you a better idea where she was sneaking to? Did you see anything?
I did not see anything. She was already inside and doing, well, I'm not quite sure what she was doing when I got here. So
Misdemeanor crimes, probably. Hand thing, it's your turn. Where are we going?
has Thing already gone?
No, Thing is pointing at the basement.
Okay. So Thing is pointing down a hallway to an open archway that looks like it has stairs leading down.
Fisto, if you would.
Okay.
Did we get? Did the people that I'm watching hear the thump from upstairs?
Oh yeah.
I'm going up onto the ceiling. I'm gonna climb up onto the roof. I have explorer's gloves that give me spider climb. Did you
Alright,
forget
well,
about
we have
that?
lost the element
I
of
did.
surprise, so tanks to the front.
Okay. So
We lost the elements of surprise.
okay. You use your explorer's gloves. You climb to the ceiling, and are dangling or whatever, bracing with your legs, firefly style or river style.
I am River
River
10
Tam.
now.
Fisto,
Worst character stimulate.
Yes.
at the door to the stairs, you hear the sound of a machine churning, and there is a very dank smell that's wafting up from the basement. It's
Please don't use that word.
it's not weed or anything like that. It's this very heavy
Swampy?
I didn't know this was that kind of game.
fleshy kind of a smell.
Definitely wasn't the first thing I thought of.
Why does it smell like old dishwater in here?
Yeah, it's not even like dude's been without a shower kind of a smell. It's not quite that far, but in that direction, I guess would be as good as I could describe it. You do not see. Well, actually, you might see Chips. Go ahead and roll perception. This is a. You know
Best
what,
of
Chips?
luck.
Roll sneak. I'm gonna make this a contested roll.
Get her,
19.
Fisto.
Okay,
What did you say?
19.
Yeah, because also 19.
All right, I'm going to say that you see her.
Clinging to the ceiling.
She is with both hands and both feet clinging to the ceiling up above, probably 6-7 feet above the ground.
What did you do?
All right, maybe don't announce our presence quite that obviously. I'm bad, but holy shit, dude.
At the base of the stairs, you see a door after a short hallway that is that looks to be cracked open. A couple inches.
Oh, I mean, if we've already lost the element of surprise,
And we have.
Doran's gonna go down and make his way and shove the door the rest of the way open. What am I seeing in there?
You see a vat in the center of the room, a vessel that's got a clearish liquid in it. Standing as you are, taller than Chips, you can look into the vessel and you see what looks to be a human being growing. On the far side of the room, you see a man chained to a table. It looks like pieces have been taken out of his skin, and some of them are bleeding. Not a whole lot. It looks like he's been taken care of. Like the idea is to keep this man alive, but he is gagged, and there are two of those clones in the room, and Malanweir. And Malanweir is turned and is looking at the open door and you in it. She has a metal gauntlet on, and she's holding it out towards the door. What are you doing in my house?
What are you doing making clones of someone that you are quite obviously torturing?
I'm working. What does it look like?
It looks like something out of a B horror movie.
It looks like you just
Isn't
get
a
your
reference
heart
I
off
should
by
be able to
torturing
make.
people.
I'm sorry. Is this your town?
Don't make me make this my town. You don't want that. Don't make me make this my town. Don't make bad mistakes.
And Doran's going to actually move closer to Malanweir.
Oh, good. Give me a speed defense roll. Difficulty
20.
6. What?
Nat 20.
Nat 20. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
What do you want your major effect to be?
I want you to surprise me on that.
Whatever makes most sense with whatever's about to happen.
Pretty much. Because I'm right about to use my threat ability here too. So.
All right.
Okay, let me ask you this. What is she? I'm assuming she's attempting to do something with that gauntlet that she's got on, correct? Because she's got it pointed at me, correct?
Yes, it is pointed at you.
As I walk up to her, can I grab the gauntlet and rip it off of her hand?
Not with a major effect, no.
Yeah. Okay. Whatever you think works best for the situation. Then I'm not picky.
Okay. You see it spark once, and she looks down at it, her brow furrowed, and she mutters, "The hell?"
I hate when Numenera does that kind of shit.
Get him. And the clones move to attack. Roll initiative.
Odds! Fucking odds!
Is that all of us rolling initiative?
Yep.
Bro, what did you do?
Apparently rolled a second nat 20. That's what I did.
Fuck.
Nice.
Got
17.
16.
16, 17, 20, and what?
2.
2.
2.
Love it. Okay.
Somebody has to.
So the clones draw swords and start moving towards you. Fisto, Annabelle, and Chips may act before them. Thalo, you're after them.
How close would you say the clones are to us at the moment?
10 feet tops
Okay.
to you.
Yeah.
And you said there were
How
20?
close are Annabelle and Thalo to you?
Thalo's probably the last one in the room. She almost didn't come into the room.
Fair
But
I'll be. Well, I would have come down right after Fisto, but if he's moving into the room, I wouldn't have moved in. So probably like at the bottom of the stairs.
So you and Thalo are at the bottom of the stairs at the door, underneath Chips.
Who we still haven't noticed.
I'm assuming that the two of you saw Fisto
Look up at the ceiling
look
and
up
roll
at
his
the
eyes.
ceiling and roll his eyes. All right. So, Fisto,
Yep.
you can act before they do. What do you do?
Well, I'm going to actually, first off, I'm going to walk up to one of these clones.
Okay.
And can I? I'm going to grip it by its. I'm going to reach my hand out to try and grip it by its neck here.
Okay. That's a difficulty 12 or difficulty 4.
14.
Okay. You grip him by his neck.
And I
What
want
are we
to.
doing?
I want to squeeze as tight as I can.
Okay. You're gonna do 2 damage this round, and he's going to attempt to escape. The other 2 of you, what are you doing?
There are 3 guys, right? 3 clones.
2 guys
and
in Milanware.
2 guys, Melandware in the corner, and the victim on the table. Okay.
Chained up dude. Yep.
And the clones earlier talked to us, right, as we were coming into the city?
Yep.
Like they were capable of carrying on a conversation.
Yep.
So they're intelligent to some degree.
They are intelligent.
Hmm.
Because they seem like they're exact clones, correct? Like exact duplicates, right?
They are. Yes,
So-
they look exactly like the dude on the table.
Does Melandra know I'm there? Or is she
No.
distracted by Fisto?
She is absolutely distracted by Fisto.
How far from me is she?
Well, you would have to drop from the ceiling, and you're probably 15 to 20 feet away from her at this point.
So what if I fling myself from the ceiling at her?
You're not going to fling yourself 20 feet.
But what if I crawl on the ceiling and then drop on her like a giant spider?
I mean, you'd have to crawl down and under the door frame and then back up to the ceiling of the other, right?
All right, my hand is going to punch her in the face.
Okay.
And that's right, because the thing was right there. Was right
Thing
there with
is-
him,
yep.
wasn't he?
He came in with
Yeah.
us.
That's a difficulty 6. Go for it. That is a light attack. So it's
Yep.
eased.
That would help.
18.
Okay, you taking the 2 extra damage, or are you?
Yeah.
Okay. So that is a 4.
I am breaking her nose.
You punch her in the face. It does not break her nose,
Shame.
but you hear this thud, and she immediately flings it away. Oh, you're going to regret that. Where are you, you little bitch?
Hey, language.
Get her, Radius, get her!
And at that point, Radius enters the room.
You know you're fucked when both Doran and Radius are in the room.
He swings the axe down and looks at her and smiles. She kind of looks up at him. Duran, you see her look up at him with a very healthy degree of respect. The guard attempts to escape your hold. Go ahead and make a might roll. This one is unassisted.
All right. What's the target number?
12.
All right, 14.
Okay. You manage to hold on to him. His friend attacks you. Speed defense roll. It is a 5 instead of a 4 because you're busy holding on to his buddy.
Let me apply a bit of effort. Drop that down to drop it down back down to a 4 just in case.
Okay.
Which luckily that's 12 on the dot.
All right. He swings his sword at you and just traces a line right on your arm. Tiniest spot of blood. Not enough to actually wound you or anything like that, but you almost got hit.
Yep, and this actually gives me an idea here. I'm going to spend 3 of my speed points here to use my misdirect ability. Since he missed me, I can use my misdirect ability on this.
Okay.
When an opponent misses you, you can redirect their attack to another target, a creature or object of your choosing that's within immediate range of you. Make an unmodified attack roll against the new target. Do not use any of your opponent's modifiers to the attack roll, but you can apply effort for accuracy. If the attack hits, the target takes damage from your opponent's attack. So I can turn myself around and just use this guy as a meat shield here.
All right.
So I will roll 17.
Right. These poor meat shields. I mean, clones. So he traces a line down your arm and then sinks the sword into the side of the other guy, who yelps in pain. Melanweir, who is now pointing her gauntlet at Radius, I'm going to have, let's see here. Why don't we trade roles for Radius? We'll go around the room. We'll start with you, Hannah. This is going to be a speed defense roll. This is going to be a level 6 target. Radius can put 2 levels of effort into it if you so desire.
Radius rolls a 2.
Oh,
2 levels of effort would not matter. So he ends up sinking to one knee.
Oh dear.
As if the weight of the world were on his shoulders. And you see Melanweir's tight grin as her hand, this gauntlet, clutches out towards him. Let's see here. Rusty, you are up.
All right. Well, the guy that's currently in my hand, with my hand around his neck, I'm just going to punch him directly square in the face as I'm choking him out.
Okay, that's a okay. So you're choking him and you're punching him.
My
Your
hand's
punch is a
tight
medium
around-
weapon, right?
My punch is my punch deals 6 damage here.
So it's a heavy weapon. All right.
It is a heavy weapon.
All right. Go ahead and roll for that. It is a level 3, now a level 4.
All right, and you know what? Because it's eased by 2 steps for me. So
Okay, it is a level 1.
So yeah, anything above a 3 would have worked, and that was a 13.
Love it. You punch him, and you hear this loud crack, and his neck just snaps back, and he goes limp in your arms.
And I throw him to the ground. And my eyes stare directly at the other guy.
He doesn't seem at all intimidated. Annabelle.
Annabelle's not sure what to make of these clones because they don't seem to have any control over their own actions, but they do seem to be intelligent, which would make them mind-controlled victims of Mel, and should therefore not be violenced any more than necessary. But there is somebody she definitely knows needs healing, so she's going to heal the guy on the table. And she gets a 16 to heal the dude on the table.
Okay.
Which restores 1d6. 3, because I'm rolling.
Okay.
He gets 3 points back.
The
You guys are
few
really hating me today, aren't they?
the few wounds that were bleeding or oozing a little bit are no longer doing so. He looks up at you, and he's got these pleading eyes, like, please get me the fuck out of here.
Yeah, so Annabelle's going to focus on getting him sorted out rather than trying to engage in combat.
Okay. Chips, you are next.
She's hurting my boy.
She is indeed hurting your boy.
Game over. Chips is flinging herself down. Probably getting about 10 feet, closing distance, and at least within 10 feet of her, and then beating her with a lightning whip.
Cool.
That is
Teeny tiny
terrifying to
psychopath.
think about, to be honest.
Teeny tiny psychopath.
It really kind of is.
I didn't hear what he said.
I said that's terrifying to think about. And here I thought Doran was the intimidating one.
Now, Chips is easily the scariest person here.
100%.
Why do you think all of those horror movies have little girls? Or video
She just
games?
keeps pulling out
Peter,
things
The
that
Ring,
stab people and
or what- you
electrocute
know what I mean?
people
Like-
and just
Okay, it's a
Julianne fries people.
It's a level 6 cipher or artifact. 10 feet long, does 4 points of damage, ignores armor, and I rolled a nat 20.
You're a monster.
Okay. You taking the extra 4 damage? Or are you doing a major effect?
I'm doing a major effect of the lightning whip wrapping around her legs so I can jerk her down and break her concentration on that her hurting radius, because that's my boy.
I love it.
Chips has gone from he to I'm gonna fuck your shit up.
I love it. You fling the whip out, it wraps around her legs, and give it a jerk, and she topples to the ground with a snarl of rage and is kicking at that whip as it shocks her and damages her. Radius slowly stands back up, and you look at him, and
Just knock her out. Just knock her out.
His plating around his shoulders is ever so slightly dented.
I can fix him.
You don't believe you've ever seen it damaged before.
I can fix him though.
We need to
The
make sure
guy
he
that's
doesn't get off a little hit
attacking
with that.
you, Duran, make a speed defense roll, please.
All right. Target number?
12.
14.
14 against my 12s. These guys suck. Okay.
My
He
dice are
comes in.
having a good day today.
So he comes in. The sword that he's using is a very simple one. Not quite a long, more like a broadsword. He is very unsubtle with it, but he is obviously competent. And while you manage to dodge what he's doing, it is not by much. And you get a sense that these warriors, while clones and of dubious individual intelligence, I guess would be a way to say that. They have some level of martial skill that they probably did not get from Milanwir, because she's a nano.
Right. Let me ask you this. Would you say Milanwir is within immediate range currently?
Yeah.
Yeah, so
How
here's
big
what's
is
gonna
his
happen.
fucking basement?
Yeah, here's what's gonna happen here. We're gonna go second verse, same as the first.
Okay.
I'm going to redirect his attack onto Milanwir.
Remember, we need her alive.
So I'm spending 3 speed points on that. Let's take this. I don't think that's going to work this time, though, because that's an 8.
It is not going to work this time. Valiant effort, though. So let's see. Phalo.
All right.
I think I skipped
Well.
you last round. I apologize.
That's okay. I thought maybe I was just confused. I assumed
Nope,
you
that
knew
was my
better.
fault entirely.
So I guess Thela will use Onslaught on the last clone that's there.
Okay. That's going to be a difficulty 4, so 12.
Well, that was a 9. So.
All right.
Darn.
You lash out with your.
Effort you could use? Where were you able to use any effort at all? You couldn't really, could you?
I don't think that would be enough to bring it up. I have 3 whole effort. Well, actually, if I used all 3 effort, that would bring it up to a 12, which is what you said I needed, right?
You only need to use 1 effort.
Yeah, well, because remember, it's
You're
it
not.
would be a 2-4. It's a difficulty 4, right?
Oh, 1 effort per 3. Okay,
Yeah,
sorry,
you're
brain
dropping
went
the difficulty
1 to 1.
level, not the target number.
Okay, sorry.
So normally you want to spend effort before you use your.
That's okay. I don't have.
Roll.
It's fine. I think we've got this pretty well in here, so it's okay. Break.
You lash out with your mind, and this physical almost whip of air cracks right where this guy's head was seconds ago. I guess that puts it back at Duran. Yeah, Duran, you're at the top of the round.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna get him right in the face again, just like the other one, right in the face.
Okay. That is a difficulty 3.
And that's 12 on the dot.
Right. Okay.
I'm at my die is working with me today.
You punch
You
him
are
in the
hot
face.
fire tonight.
So that's gonna be 6 damage at him.
He's got a bloody nose right now. You shattered it.
Vindication!
Somebody's nose got broke.
Just wasn't it.
Surprisingly, not mine.
Melanweir kicks off the whip that's around her feet and reaches out towards you, Chips,
Okay.
with the gauntlet. Speed defense roll, targets or level 6.
I'm gonna throw some effort at it to bring it down to a 5. And that's a 16.
Okay. You too feel weight, almost like the air around you gets thicker.
My backpack's heavier.
And then it's gone. Annabelle, you are next.
My backpack weighs more than that in gravity.
You're ridiculous. All right. So one's unconscious. Mel's flailing around on the ground trying to gravity squish everybody. And 2 is still embroiled with Fisto with his nose broken. So combat continues to seem pretty well handled by the people who are good at that. None of us are hurt, right? She hasn't actually done any damage to anybody, it didn't sound like.
No, nobody has had damage done to them yet. Except
Then
Radius.
But you can't heal Radius.
I can't fix Radius. Chips is going to have to do that. All right, so then I'm going to take her potential hostage out of striking distance. So I'm going to take this guy, and we're gonna try and get him up the stairs, at least out of her line of sight. I don't know how that thing works, but we're at least going to get him out of line of sight before she gets any bright ideas.
Okay. You spend time futzing around with the chains, and you manage to get him out. And lead him out and up the stairs as around the edge of the room. It's not the most subtle of escapes, but it works. The guy you are holding, you need to make a speed defense roll. He is trying to stab you with his sword.
What the fuck?
Not you. Sorry, Duran.
Okay.
All right.
The guy you're
Don't
holding
die.
with your hand is attempting to gut you with his sword. That is now not a level 4 because you're presenting such a very nice target. That is a level 6.
Yeah, that's a 19.
Good grief. I can't damage any of you guys today.
We're fucking bulletproof, apparently.
I think our dice want us to beat Melanweir just as much as we want us to beat Melanweir. So
Apparently, you know.
She was very rude earlier.
she was.
Well, she was. I'll give you that. Yeah, it will be your turn just a second.
Didn't even invite
So
us.
yes, you managed to get out of the way and twist and hold him still hold him. Chips, you are up.
You know, there's a very handy sword on the ground next to me. And she has her arm very nicely stretched out.
Oh,
With that gauntlet on it.
Yep.
Chip's taking her arm.
Okay.
Is it a medium weapon or a heavy weapon?
It is a medium weapon.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna throw some effort at it. My hand is gonna give me an asset because it's like climbing on her and grabbing her and distracting her to keep slow her down, and she's still on the ground because she didn't get up.
Thing is like poking her in the eyes and stuff. Trying to pick her nose.
19?
Okay. So that is 4 damage plus 3 damage. She has armor, so that does not cut her arm off. However, she now has a massive wound right above where that gauntlet is.
And Radius has a target.
And Radius does, in fact, have a target. And he stands up, gripping his axe again, and brings it down on her arm. Enough. Phalo, please roll for Radius.
Oh boy.
You
Okay.
can apply 2 levels of effort to this. He has 2 levels to give you. So it is a
Man.
difficulty.
This seems like the
4.
moment for extra effort.
Sure, yeah. Throw those efforts in there, because why not? It's a 7. I am not rolling well today.
Okay.
Radius just cannot do anything today, huh?
I'm
You should
sorry,
I thought it was
Josh.
a win for a second,
I'm
but
going around the room. You'll get there.
I thought it was
He
a 1
brings
for a
it
second.
down, and she yelps and kind of jerks her arm out of the way. It clangs into the stone of the basement floor, and sparks go everywhere. Phalo, it is your turn.
Okay, so only other thing I have besides Onslaught's an area of effect attack, and I don't want to hurt everybody.
Please no.
I can take it.
I don't care how big
Yeah,
the
well,
room
I
is.
don't-
I said I cast Fireball.
Maybe if she had been the first one down there and just saw all the bad guys, but I guess we'll use Onslaught again because that's better
Okay.
than using a whip. So, and we'll use 2 effort this time since I'm
I love it.
Since I'm
So you're
doing
starting
bad
to-
rolling right now.
Who are you doing it to? The clone or
the
or Melandra?
clone
Okay, so that's going to
'cause the
be a
clone-
difficulty 2 for you.
seems to be the attack one. Oh my god! It's a 3!
How bad?
What did
I
I
can't
say?
roll.
Did I siphon all of your luck from you?
Apparently.
I think so. It's my Phalo dice too. It's the blue sparkly ones with the liquid core.
See, I'm just using my red metal die.
It's the
Granted-
metal die.
Granted, it's my lucky die, but still.
Yeah. No. Duran, you're up.
You know what? Just to make sure this guy goes down, I'm going to spend 2 might points. I'm going to use my lunge ability here as well when I go to punch him. This move requires you to extend yourself for a powerful stab or smash. The awkward lunge hinders the attack roll. If your attack is successful, it inflicts 4 additional points of damage. So,
Okay.
if it's successful, it will deal 10 whole damage to him.
Okay. So,
So
it's
it will
hindered
be-
at 5.
Yep. Popping 2 effort.
That's 3. So 9.
And that is a 10.
All right. You break his neck as well. They only have 12 hit points. I mean,
Well, how was I supposed to know?
that puts it. Let's see. You're out of the room now. I'm assuming you're just getting him out of the house. Annabelle.
At the very least, I want him out of line of sight because I don't know how that thing works. But yeah, I'm going to focus on the non-ethically complicated part of this and just help
Okay.
the obvious victim away.
She attempts to attack Radius again. Duran, speed defense, level 6.
I'm gonna
two
pop.
potential
I'm gonna
levels of
pop
effort.
radius. I'm gonna pop radius's 2 effort, just on the safe side here.
Difficulty 4.
And if I mess this up, then radius is just cursed today. That's a 15.
Lovely. He shrugs it off. Chips.
I'm stealing the gauntlet.
Okay, how are you going to do that?
Well, it's a gauntlet, right? That means it's just on her hand. Or is
Yeah.
it like part
So
of
you're
her
just
arm?
gonna like grab and yoink?
That's what I'm asking.
Basically, yeah.
You're grabbing yoink.
If there's a latch, I'm gonna undo the latch. But between me and Thing, we're gonna take the gauntlet away from her.
Okay.
So you're
If
pulling an
nothing else,
Avengers
it's
movie?
gonna prevent her from being able to do anything with it. Because my 95-pound ass now has her hand.
So you're trying to pull an Avengers and Thanos thing.
Yes.
And even if
All
she
right.
does activate gravity well on Chips, now Chips is clinging to her arm and weighs a quadrillion pounds. So there's not a winning option here for her.
Also fair. Okay, so that is a level 6 asset, level 5. Are you doing anything else?
I'm gonna throw effort at it.
2 levels, 1 level.
I had 2 levels of effort. I have Radius as an assist because he's helping with the standing there menacingly and
I mean, Doran
so you
also
are
kind
4
of just
levels.
killed her 2 bodyguards. So
So you're down to a level 2.
18.
All right. You rip it off of her after some struggle and her screaming in pain because you got this massive gash in her arm that you cut earlier. And she is on the floor and she looks really, really pissed.
I'm pretty sure that's the end of my turn unless she's like giving up.
That is the end of your turn.
Is she giving up?
I-
Surrender.
I think that's where she's going to surrender. And that is where we will end the session today because it is 10:35. So you
She
have
just doesn't want to end the session.
a
She has
nano
a little asshole move.
in your possession. And yeah.
Well,
see
today
what you
didn't go
guys
as
do with her.
planned.
Plans for the future. The next session is the Sunday after Christmas. I think we're going to take that one off. So we will be back in 4 weeks, not 2. Let everybody spend time with their families and enjoy Christmas in that time. So we will see you in 4 weeks, which will be in the new year, with some more Slaves of the Machine God. Quick shout out because I'm wearing Cypher Unlimited. If you get an opportunity, go check out their server. You can find them all over the internet as Cypher Unlimited. Cypher System and Numenera and all the associated games that come from Monte Cook Games. They're kind of Monty Cook Central. And they're really cool people, by the way. So go hang out with them. Come hang out with us at the Angel Citadel server. And from our Citadel to yours, happy gaming.
Bye.
Bye.